Hello Cancer, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting August 7th, 2017. And just a quick reminder for everyone on how the weeklies work. I know a lot of stuff is going on this month in August, and I wanted to, remind everyone that these weekly horoscopes, when it comes to the astrology, I like to address things that happen this week, and it's the flavor of this week and this week alone. And I know there's an eclipse going on this week on the 7th, but that's all covered in the monthly astrology horoscope. So if you're looking for longer term angles, seasonal changes, and things like that, check those out. They're on their own playlist on the main channel page. But the astrology that comes up during the week, I don't want to copy and paste it on this one, so we're going to be talking about some other stuff. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, you can always follow the links below or go to integrativemysticism.com. So what is going on with the flavor of this week and this week alone? Say hi, Rambo. He's not interested in looking at the camera right now. He is interested in, I don't know why he's interested in cuddling. It's so hot, I'm so shiny, he's so sheddy. This is not a good combination. Alright, so what's going on this week with the astrology? Well, this week, when it comes to Thursday and Friday, that's where all the action is. And we've got some really nice angles for everybody, it seems. We've got Mercury and Venus in a gorgeous sextile between your sign and Virgo, your third house of communications, pacts, and promises. And Venus is pushing something in your favor, some kind of negotiation in your favor, whether we are trying to negotiate the price of something, the duration or the terms of maybe a professional contract, an academic project. This could also go really, really well with maybe the rearranging of some kind of long-term commitment that you're already a part of, but the terms are not working for you. And, whether it's taking up too much time, too much energy, it's too complicated, it doesn't make any sense, it's not fulfilling, or it's cost too much money, a renegotiation opportunity to make it more fair and square is coming your way. We also have the Sun in your earned income sector, Leo, forming a gorgeous sextile to Jupiter, currently in your fourth house of home and family. And this could actually prove to be a wonderful boon to your finances as it relates to, some kind of big win at work or in the pursuit of work, allowing us to actually expand on some kind of big plan or big initiative we've been trying to put forward on the home front. Whether it's saving up money for something like a move, or something for the home, or a change in the home environment, or simply just being able to tackle home economics in a way that's going to make things a heck of a lot easier. So what's going on with your cards this week then? Alright, so this week we've got the card of the Air Dragon. Okay, and the Air Dragon talks about a need to pay attention to where a lot of what's going on this week can't be handled with just feel-good talking points. Alright, the Air Dragon talks about, a need for more discussions of logic. We're bringing in, again, that energy of air. It's that left brain, problem-solving kind of focus. And when we talk about the Air Dragon, sometimes it can be a bit of a challenge, when we're facing a difficult person or a difficult or very, very complicated situation. Sometimes it can feel a little bit cold, it might feel a bit unempathetic to not go down that rabbit hole of, checking the feels and making sure that, that we're handling everything with kids' gloves. Well, the Air Dragon is a bit more like, look, we need to focus on solutions and be more solution-oriented this week anyway. The Air Dragon can talk about a lot of opportunities to actually focus on expediting some things that maybe we've been holding back, either for ourselves or for other people. Knowing when the time is right, in spite of whether or not a person is wholly emotionally available. And again, that can be a bit of a challenge, but it will reap some really, really good rewards. So pay attention this week to where, if we've been kind of in a spot where we're not solving problems, we're kind of digesting the impact of those problems instead, opportunities for solutions are coming, but solutions may be coming before everyone is ready to finish processing, but that's life. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we do have the King of Cups reversed. And the King of Cups reversed again does indicate a challenge with overcoming some kind of big financial or work obstacle because of the King of Cups reversed. Now the King of Cups reversed can show up as a water sign, a Cancer like yourself, a Pisces or a Scorpio, who is essentially kind of contaminating a big financial savings opportunity, or the commencement of a work project, or even the development of a business, because they are bringing their personal issues to a place or a situation where it is inappropriate. This could also be a difficult client or customer or boss who is making things personal where, again, it is not appropriate to do so. And this week it's going to be important to know where to draw those boundaries. Financially, we actually do have a good week with the King of Cups reversed, believe it or not. When it comes to money, this can actually be really good for you. However, it's important to pay attention, where we are getting this money from. We may have to deal with some issues where we are having to work with people we don't want to, where we may actually have to power through something that we've been trying to run away from because of the person or persons involved. It's just for this week. Rip a Band-Aid off and get it over with. For your communications with air, when it comes to your friends, your relatives, and the others in your life, we do have the Judgment card reversed. And this can indicate some problems going on, again, where a person is not necessarily, they're kind of taking an attitude with you, with something that the two of you share that's very important, where they almost can't be bothered for whatever reason. And I'm looking at the theme of this week, and I'm kind of wondering, we've got such good astrology, why is this person, why is this turning out to be such an obstacle card? And the only thing I can think of is that, again, this person is still kind of, they don't want to leave their own cave, they don't want to leave their own echo chamber. Sometimes the Judgment card reverse can indicate a person who will not step up to a test of their own methods, somebody who will not, put themselves out there. And you have to know when it's okay to simply, again, call it quits. This could be a friend, this could be your brother or sister, this could be, somebody that you've been trying to do for when they need to be doing for themselves. They are an adult as well. Obviously, okay. Obviously, if it's a child, that's a different matter. If it's your kid, if it's somebody who's, been, younger than the age of reason, that's something different. But this week, you kind of got to let people figure it out their own way, and not let your energies get intermingled. Thanks for leaving all the hair. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Nine of Cups reversed. Interestingly enough, this can be a good card, but you've got to pay attention to where you are getting everything that you're asking for, but we may not know that we're asking for it. Okay, because the Nine of Cups reversed always brings a lesson of learning how to articulate your wish correctly, making sure that your intentions are unmistakable, and also at the same time, realizing that maybe we're being a bit too vague, every once in a while when we're discussing things with people, and it's cleaning up the vagary, cleaning up those misunderstandings. It's like when people say abundance, I always wonder, okay, well, you can have an abundance of money, or you can have an abundance of scorpions. Which one would you prefer? And the Nine of Cups reverse is a good example of that. Are we actually delving deep enough into our true intentions in a way that actually makes them unmistakable to others? People will be compliant, they'll be going out of their way to give us those things, but at the same time, if we're still not getting what we want, even though we have a lot of people going out and giving us what they think they want, it may be something that we need to work on. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we've got the Seven of Wands reversed. Interestingly enough, this card as a reversal is talking about a situation where you may need to kind of step in with a partner or a crush who is almost working too hard. They're belaboring some kind of point. They're fighting an unnecessary battle, and it's almost like we need to kind of step in and, kind of get them to lay off whatever their issue is. They could be, I don't think this is happening with you. I'm not getting a sense that this is happening with you. I have a sense that this is happening with somebody else in their life. You may have to kind of get them to see the light, play devil's advocate. And the Seven of Wands reverse can often indicate a situation where a partner, or somebody in this relationship does not know how to choose their battles. And again, it all rings true with the theme of the dragon. Again, it's sort of like, well, I understand you're feeling upset, but feelings and, feelings are not always the same as evidence. Feelings are not always the truth. And, you may actually have to kind of step in and intervene to make sure that, that this person understands feeling something intensely doesn't mean something is real. you know, and or it requires a fight or an altercation, and you may have to, again, help your partner not screw up another connection that they have. So that is your horoscope, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, you can always follow the links below, or go to integrativemysticism.com.